Amazon Johnny Lee by W.M. Cuppernell. Please like, share, and subscribe for more stories. There are many tales in the Amazon the jungles will always keep, but the rainforest has seen many sights that would make a strong man weep. The Southern Cross has seen many a brave people lost, but the bravest it ever did see was the night upon a bronco in Rio Branco, when I was saved by Amazon Johnny Lee. Now, Johnny Lee was from Tempe, where the desert wind does blow. What made him give up the desert plain for the Amazon rains, God only knows. At 6'4", Johnny knew more than anyone about the jungle and how to survive. And I knew right then, in him I could depend on getting through the jungle alive. As I paid my lump sum, Johnny loaded his gun and showed me to his boat. All I did is just sigh as I looked to the sky and prayed that it would float. The boat was named the Dragon's Fin, and as the journey did begin, I began to feel a strange feeling inside. Though I longed to express my inner distress, it was something I tried to hide. The rave beauty of the jungle land that had not been touched by man made me feel strong and meek. And as the mosquitoes took their toll that seemed to eat at my soul, the tropical sun made me feel weak. And the Amazon at night, it is hard to describe the sight when illuminated by a full moon, and how I tried to put into my mind that all was fine and the journey would be over soon. Everything was so alive. As we continued the drive, the jungle was full of life. As for Johnny Lee, he seemed to smile with glee as he sharpened the edge of his knife. We picked up a stranded man by the riverside that answered to the name of Juan, who warned us about the crocs beyond the river rocks, as our journey continued on. As I sat there frightfully unaware what would be our fate, I decided right then to turn in, for it was getting late. An hour later, I awoke to screaming and a splash, and I knew right away not all was okay when I seen the lightning flash. As I stared out, there was no doubt that a crocodile had snatched poor Juan. Right then, a hurricane did descend that shook the Amazon, and then I knew I was through as the wind blew me over the starboard side, and as the piranhas did start to eat my bare feet, there was nowhere to swim or hide. As for Amazon Johnny Lee, he swam past me and went to save poor Juan. He grabbed that croc by the head, and I knew the fight was on. Johnny won the fight, and it was a sight to see him skin the croc alive, and then with one hand pull Juan to the land by the riverside. As time passed by, no one heard my cry as my voice became hoarse. Then I saw a man through the rain that was surely insane upon a bronco horse. I saw him disappear as I felt the raw fear of being left alone to die. I barely stayed afloat from the wood from the boat, but I gave it my best try. As the hurricane died down, I heard a strange sound in the water next to me. Then I looked to the sight that seemed to shine through the night. It was Amazon Johnny Lee. Johnny sat upon his horse as the wind lost its force, and I was filled with a new hope. He made in quick time from the jungle vine an impressive 20-foot rope. Just when I thought all was well, my jaw fell as I saw the crocodile tail. I grabbed onto my knife to save my life, but I was sure that I would fail. And Johnny Lee, seeing all was lost, forgot the cost and jumped into the river again. Johnny did know, for his look told me so, that this was surely the end. Johnny swam past the boat as on my back I did float, and waited to be eaten alive. Something grabbed me by the head, and I was sure I was dead, and pulled me to the riverside. As we sat on the bank, the dragon's fin sank, and it was a sad sight to see. But at least I can say I said thank you that day to Amazon Johnny Lee. Just when I thought all was all right, because Johnny's smile was bright, but I could not have been more wrong, because just right then, Johnny's life came to an end from a crocodile 15 feet long. A brave man died that day in the Amazon next to me, and all I found was his knife. But I owe my life to Amazon Johnny Lee. There are many tales in the Amazon the jungles will always keep. The rainforest has seen many sights that would make a strong man weep. The Southern Cross has seen many brave men lost, but the bravest it ever did see was the night upon a bronco in Rio Branco when I was saved by Amazon Johnny Lee. The end.